Alright guys, what is up? Welcome back to a brand new video. So sorry guys, I haven't been uploading because my fucking tripod broke, but we got a new tripod, we got a new mic, and we're gonna get on with today's video. So today's video I'm gonna be talking about the number one reason why you can't get laid. So stick till the end because I'm gonna drop some knowledge for you guys, and I want you guys to get fucking laid. I want you guys to get the experience you always wanted, and I hope this video helps you guys out. Take what you need and disregard the rest. But without further ado, let's get on with the first one. So the main thing is you gotta have you know a update in your mind. So if you're someone like me, somewhat like me, if you're in high school, you're like kind of awkward, shy, scared to talk to girls, and now like you're in college, maybe you're in your early 20s, you gotta have this mindset switch, and you got to get rid of that old high school mindset and bury your old self and kill it, because in high school you were you were that shy awkward guy, but now you're in college or you're in the real world. You got to have this mindset switch and be like, I'm not that kid anymore. I'm not that kid that I'm afraid to talk to girls, because you're not that guy anymore. You have to have this mindset switch. It's going to take some time. It's going to take months. This happened to me, and it took me months to have this mindset switch. I'm like, I'm not that guy that's scared to talk to girls or shy to start conversations with strangers, very introverted, because I was very introverted. I would stay home all day, play video games, hop on Discord, and just talk to my friends all day instead of going out and socializing, going to the parties. Even my friends, they would invite me to go to the parties. Even in college, I wouldn't go because I'm like, oh, I'd rather play video games than go out and party and hook up with girls. But and then something else changed. I started to get more interest in girls because growing up as a young age, my parents always told me not to like hook up with girls and stuff because you can get charged with rape and and get accused of wrong shit, so like, or get a girl pregnant. But you gotta have that mindset switch where you're not that guy, you're not that awkward guy anymore, and you need to wake up every morning and have that mindset switch. So the way you can do this is you gotta do shit you never done before. Like like if you want to get good with girls, it's gonna take some trial and error. Cause when so I'm not like that good with girls. I'm gonna admit it. I'm like okay, but right now I'm not prioritizing like getting laid, relationships and shit like that. I'm prioritizing getting my money up and getting my own apartment. Cause if you don't have your shit together, if you guys are watching till this far, if you guys are if you guys don't have your shit together, if you don't even have your own apartment, your own place, you don't even have a car, you don't even have good cash flow or stable income, you shouldn't even be worried about women. You shouldn't even be thinking about girls, cuz that's how I see it, like yes, I got my body right, I got my looks right, but I don't even have fucking I have money, but I don't have good cash flow. So, like I'm not even worried about girls cuz I know they're always going to be there. I know I can always attract them because because I went through those trials and tribulations of getting girls, and I'm like satisfied, that I can pull girls. And I want you to get that experience, that shit out of your mind in the beginning so you can focus on work. So so that's the number one thing is, if you don't have your shit together, if you don't have a car, apartment, or anything like that, don't even fuck about worrying about girls. Focus on yourself. Get your money right. Get your looks right. Get your body right. Cause you can try all that shit. You can attract the girls, but you won't be able to maintain them. That's what I experienced. I don't want you to go through the same thing. Wise men learn from other people's mistakes, and I want you to learn from my mistakes. And I can attract the girls. I can go cold approach, hook up with them, fuck them and shit. But I won't be able to attain them because I live with my dad. I'm like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, come to my house, like chill at my house. We can chill and then we can fuck or whatever. She's not gonna come to my house, and I don't want to go to her house because honestly, that emasculates me. I don't like girls when they give me rides. I don't like when they invite me to the apartment. I want them to come to me because it's more convenient. And the more they invest into you, the easier it is for you, less headache, and they like you more. So, so yeah, like I forgot I was even talking about. Fuck, I haven't had any sleep honestly, but uh, yeah. Go. Oh, now I got the train of thought again. So yeah, you can attract them, for maybe a month, and then once she gets to know it, she's gonna be like, this guy's a bum. Like he has nothing going on for himself, and you have no. If you don't have any goals or ambitions, like she's gonna fucking leave you. You know, she wants. And I don't blame them. If you're a girl, you want to be able to attract the highest quality man you can. And if you don't have any money, if you don't have your shit together, of course they're gonna fucking leave you. So if your goal is just getting bodies, getting laid, then yeah, go ahead, go fucking fuck as many girls as you want, and not focus on your purpose or anything like that. Make money, but yeah, you can attract them, but you won't be able to maintain them. That's what I learned. That's why I'm more focusing on my money. But yeah, going back, you gotta have this mindset switch, and this is a story. I think you guys can relate to this. So back in high school, like my type was like those typical white chicks, like blonde hair, blue eyes, and like that athletic look. I don't even like those kind of girls anymore. Yes, I'll fuck them, but like they're not my type anymore. I could easily attract them. Like that shit is nothing. But you know, since like I was young, I always fucking masturbated and shit. I always thought of girls like sex objects and shit like that. And one time we're in high school, and we're in the library, and I had a crush on this white girl, right? And I was so like shy, I was so scared, I was scared of rejection, all that shit. And I had a crush on that girl. I wouldn't even talk to her. We would play like poker. It would be like a bunch of us, like a bunch of guys and girls, and we would play poker in the library. Like you guys would think, what kind of fucking school is this? But yeah, we would play poker for fun to pass time. And I had a crush on that girl, and I wouldn't even speak to her or even ask her out or anything. And then a couple months later, I so going back is, I would like hug my pillow and think about her and be like, oh, I wish I could go out with her. I want to like fuck her and all that shit, be my girlfriend. And then a couple months later, this fucking guy asked her out, and they started kissing, and they went into a relationship. And my dumbass was too scared to ask her out. So that was my story. Like I don't want you, I told this. I'm telling you this story because I think you guys can relate to it, but you gotta have this mindset switch, and not and there's no perfect moment to ask out a girl. If you see a girl, go fucking cold approach her. Only if she's by herself, because that's what I do. I only cold approach girls when they're by themselves. I haven't cold approached a group of girls. I'm still like going up there, but eventually I'm gonna go up there. But right, like I said, right now I'm not focused on girls that much. But there is this girl at the gym, and we like I was talking to the front desk, and then she started talking to me. She's like, oh, I like your headphones and blah blah, what's your name? And then next time I see her, I'm actually gonna get her number. But I'm still deciding. It's like 50-50, bro, because like she's like 19 and I'm 23, and bro, like I don't have my own place, and my car's like kind of fucked up, bro. Like I'm deciding. Like, let me know in the comments below if you guys are watching to this far. You guys are some real ones, but let me know in the comments below. Like, should I ask her out or not? Cause I don't know. Like, there's no point because I won't be able to keep her long term. Cause like, oh, this guy is 23. He lives with his dad. He doesn't have a nice car. And there's gonna be no point. So I don't know. If I see her at the gym, I'm gonna ask her. I'm like, hey, I thought you were pretty. I might never see you again. Let me get your number. We can hang out. That's all you gotta say. It's that easy. She says no, then no. I've dealt with rejection. I've been rejected, so it's just pat. You shrug it off instead of thinking and being like, oh, what if I asked her out and she said yeah? I don't want to have that fuckery in my mind going on at night. But yeah, what I suggest is like short term is you looks max. So what is looks maxing is where you get your looks like really like to the max. When I was younger, I was skinny fat. I didn't have the right haircut. I was still testing everything out. My eyebrows were fucked up. My face, my beard. I didn't have a skincare routine. I didn't have a nice body, and that took me 1.5 years to get right, and I'm still working on it. So by summer I'll have abs. So I think I'll be looks maxed. But there's always room for improvement, getting 10% body fat at 180. So you want to looks max your hair, your eyebrows, and And the number one thing I suggest is, I know you guys want to hear like short stuff, instant gratification shit. If you guys want looks max, it takes time. Make sure the best thing you can do is get your body right. Once you get your body right, it gives you the confidence. It gives you a certain swagger. You don't take shit from anyone, and the way you should train is your hips should be smaller than or your waist should be smaller than your shoulders, because it gives you that V taper look, which subconsciously girls like that shit, because back in the caveman days, the Greek gods and shit, they had that aesthetic physique. And if you're like 12 to 10% body fat with a V taper, bro, just fucking post a picture of you like this with abs and shit on Tinder or dating app, you'll get laid so easily, bro. You have no idea. You get matches like 2 3 times a day. But I know you guys want to hear the short and simple things, but that's the best thing you can do for looks maxing is get your body right, and then test out your hair, get your eyebrows right. Um, if you can grow a beard, get your beard right. I think this is the perfect height for my beard. Not too much, not too much hair, and not too little, because it can show like my jawline. And once I get one around 155 to 140, my jawline is gonna show more. I'm gonna get more. Um, my face is gonna be more leaner, so it's gonna show more cheekbones and stuff like that. Because right now I'm fat as fuck. I'm like 15 to 20% body fat. I don't have any abs. My abs are barely visible. So you guys can do looks maxing and have a workout routine where your shoulders are bigger than your waist, so you have that V taper look, that athletic look, if you guys know what I'm talking about. But but the good thing about being a man is men and women are valued on different things. As a woman, us men value women mostly on looks, like 95% looks. They can be fucking annoying. They can have like shit. They don't have their shit together. Like, a king will always bring up like a peasant, a girl to their throne, but a woman will never look down on a guy. A queen will never look down on a peasant and bring them up. So women mostly are valued on looks, as shallow as it sounds, 95% looks. The other shit, if they know how to cook, clean, isn't annoying, is supportive, that but we care mostly about looks. And it's kind of hard for women, to be honest, because if you're not a good looking girl, then you're kind of fucked, because you bring no other value to the guy. Us guys value looks way more than anything else. Like, she can be annoying, she can be like a headache, but you'll fuck her, but you won't take her serious. And the beauty of being a man is we are based on a lot of shit. Money, status. Uh, I wrote it down. Hold up. Money, status, confidence, social skills. Um, and all of those things are attainable, but it takes hard work and dedication to do those things, and most of the guys are not willing to do that. And as a man, I think, in my opinion, we peak at 27 if you put in the work, because I'm 23 right now, and I'm getting my body right. I don't want to sound cocky or anything. I think I look somewhat good. Like, if you look at my previous videos, I fucking look ugly and shit, but once I get my abs and shit, I'll look good. And and as men, we're not based on looks that much, maybe like 40%. But money, confidence, if you have confidence, go up to a girl, cold approach her, look her in the eyes, and be like, hey, I find you attractive, like a real man's approach, and you go up to her and talk to her, she's gonna fucking be like, damn, this guy got confidence, and then she's gonna give you her number, and then you can smash. And confidence is built through small wins and uncertainty. So if you're able to have that mindset, then you'll succeed with girls. Because if you get rejected out of 100 girls, you get rejected. Maybe you get like 10 numbers. Out of those 10 girls, you go on a date with 3 of them and you fuck one of them. That's the thing about being a man. You have to go out and perform and create. As women, they just have to sit there, look pretty, and a guy will come to them. That's never gonna happen. Like 99.99% of the time, that's never gonna happen to a guy unless he has high status. Like Dan Brazilian. I bet he gets like DM from girls and shit, and he's like one of the 0.0000001% of men that actually happens to them. But the average girl she's like above a five. She'll just look pretty, and some guy will come and save her. But no one is gonna fucking save you. You gotta put in the work, and we, in my opinion, we peak. Our prime starts at around age 27 to 40 because when we have that's when we get our money right, our body right. We get more social skills, we're more confident, we're more knowledgeable, and all those things, we're more valued on those things, not only looks. Because us guys were valued, we're like, we like, pussy and ass and tits and all that shit. We don't care about nothing else. We just want to fuck. That, yeah. So let me ask you this actually. If you guys are watching to this far, this is gonna be one of the most valuable things I want you to ask yourself. If you want to get laid, how many times a day do you talk to new chicks? If it's less than 10 girls you meet every day, then there you go. You're not talking to enough girls because you have to meet new girls every day, cold approach. I'm not gonna lie, it is fucking exhausting cold approaching, getting girls' numbers, taking on dates. That's why I like to stick with one girl and have like a girlfriend because I can focus more on my work and not have to worry about getting my ass the next day or something, or going on dates, because that shit gets boring. What do you like to do? What do you like to do for fun? How you doing? Shit like that. The talking stage and shit, bro. I fucking hate that shit. But if you don't talk to enough girls every day, then there you go. That's your answer. You gotta go out there, go talk to fucking girls. That's how you get numbers. That's how you get laid. So I hope this video helps you guys out. I'm gonna be posting every other day because I got my tripod and my mic. So that's pretty much the video. Like the video, subscribe, and I see you guys in the next one. Peace.